This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. A good deed turning almost deadly for a 28-year-old male who is now in hospital with serious injuries after he was stabbed multiple times about the body early Saturday morning. The victim was assisting a male hitchhiker in the area of Mermaid Boulevard off Carmichael Road around 3:30 a.m. when he observed the hitchhiker attempting to steal his cell phone. He confronted the man, which resulted in him being stabbed repeatedly. The suspect subsequently exited the victim's vehicle and made good his escape. The 28-year-old was taken to hospital. Again, anyone with information regarding this incident is asked to contact the police. Additionally, police are appealing to members of the public to be cautious when assisting hitchhikers. Meantime, a 71-year-old man was the victim of a stabbing incident. Police say the victim, who at last report was in hospital in serious condition, was stabbed sometime around 12 noon on Saturday in the area of Pride Estates, that's off Fire Trail Road East. According to initial reports, the elderly man was at his residence when he was stabbed multiple times about the body by a male known to him. Active police investigations are ongoing. In other crime news, a quantity of illegal drugs were confiscated on Exuma when police discovered 200 pounds of suspected marijuana on a property at Bahama Sound. Preliminary reports indicate that shortly before 6 p.m., officers of the Drug Enforcement Unit conducted a search in the area of the public dump where the drugs were discovered and seized. The suspect marijuana has an estimated street value of $200,000. Police say no arrests were made in connection with this discovery. 146 applications and individuals wanting to have their criminal records expunged have been received by the Rehabilitation of Offenders Committee. 80 of those applications were expunged, 5 denied, 18 applied too early, 1 was recommended for counseling, and 21 referred to the prerogative of mercy. All applications sent in between January and October of this year. Chairman of the Rehabilitation of Offenders Committee, Paul Farquharson, shared as much with the media during the monthly meeting of the committee.
I think the education, and especially settings like this, will help to educate persons all the way from Inagua, if they're tuned into the media down to Bimini. They will get to know gradually about the process and the opportunity that it will give them once a person has been served their time or paid a fine. The state is obligated under the law to restore that person as a whole person and restore their dignity as a citizen, to help them get a job, open a bank account, travel. All of those things are obstacles by having a criminal record.
The expungement process aims to provide young people and first-time offenders a second chance. Committee members representing the various family islands expressing though concerns of the expungement process taking too long and the lack of opportunities for people on the family islands to apply. In response, Chairman Farquharson suggests more town hall meetings and better ways to inform people nationwide of the process.
And you would have heard Mr. Pinter and Mr. Clark talking about early next year, provided the resources are available, that this committee could travel and have town meetings to help educate our citizens on those family islands. We know the news travel very slow to the family islands, especially good things. But bad things, they travel fast. But we hope to remedy that sometime in 2023.
Of the total applications received, 26 of them were related to COVID-19 curfew and lockdown violations. Speaking on Rehabilitation of Offenders Act from a legislative point of view, in-house counsel rep from the Ministry of National Security, Paul Jones, noted that the fight for this amendment goes way back.
But in actuality, it stemmed back as far as 2015, when the amendment gave the ability to consider first-time offenders to deal with those young persons who have never been convicted before, to give them what we call a second chance, a second lease on life, to be able to live their lives as normal citizens and to present themselves. But spinning right into the amendment of the records for the curfew violations, which came into force on the 6th of July, 2022. It allows any person, and I say any person, who fits, young person, first-time offenders, who was convicted of a curfew violation, be it social distancing, or otherwise, who applies by application to the Ministry of National Security, the offense having been 6 months later after their conviction, for consideration for expungement.
So far, much of the records that have been expunged were for minor marijuana and cocaine charges. Meanwhile, the committee encourages anyone with a criminal record due to a COVID-19 curfew violation to visit your local police station and make a statement and fill out an application. And finally, basketball is one of the most popular sports in the Bahamas, and many kids dream of playing for their primary school team, their high school team, their college team, even professionally. Well, shooting and ball handling are two fundamental skills that can help student athletes achieve those dreams, and the Marvin Henfield Basketball Shooting Academy is celebrating 1 year of helping kids improve their basketball game. We hear more about the novel basketball program in this next report. The Marvin Henfield Basketball Shooting Academy is celebrating its 1 year anniversary since launching its one-of-a-kind training facility in November of 2021 in the Jcn Industrial Complex at number 83 University Drive. Founder and CEO Coach Marvin Henfield says, while there have been some challenges, the Basketball Shooting Academy has been well received, especially by parents who want to help their children develop their basketball skills.
I thank God for the opportunity just for us to be able to bring life-changing access to hope to the kids here in the Bahamas, and in particular in Nassau. We are the only private indoor basketball facility in New Providence, perhaps in the Bahamas. But the thing I'm excited most is that we've created a space where our kids can come after school and they can get continuous training 5 days a week, every single day. In our facility, as you can see behind us, we got 9 indoor rims, we got 2 half courts, and the beauty of this is we've had our share of challenges, but we've persevered through all of that. And the blessing is that the parents that we have supported us over the last year. We made it to 1 year.
One of the things that sets the MHB Shooting Academy apart from any other basketball facility or camp is the investment of thousands of dollars into the basketball gun shooting machine that helps to greatly improve a player's shooting ability.
This is the next level of shooting machine. So this is a Dr. Dish shooting machine. This is where you can come up and we can pre-program all of our shooting, not only shots, but also all of our shooting drills. Built in the machine, there are over 1,500 workouts with 70 of the top trainers in the world and 55 of the top coaches. So you can go on here, you can see training drills from Coach K, from Bill Self, from Bobby Knight, from the current coaches. So it's an amazing machine that we have. The beauty of it is it also incorporates technology. So the kids get to utilize the machine every day, and we can store their reps and their shot count in the machine.
Coach Henfield is grateful to the parents and players that have supported the Academy over the last year and has decided to give back to those supporters and the general public with free sessions.
As one of our things that we want to do just to give back and to just thank the general public as a whole is we want to invite them to come down and experience us for free, as we call it Test Drive Tuesday. We got 2 more Tuesdays in the month of November, the 22nd and the 29th. All you simply got to do is go to our website, which is marvinhenfield.com, register online, and bring your registration code that you get, and you can come and access this for free. We got 3 training sessions every day. You can choose when you register which one of the training sessions you want to go to.
Again, if you have a child that loves the game of basketball and wants to improve their shooting and ball handling, take advantage of the free Tuesday sessions November 22nd and 29th and register at marvinhenfield.com, or you can visit the Basketball Academy at the rear of number 83 University Drive anytime after 3 p.m. at your convenience. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thanks so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.